Great stories for you. There will be a very special North Texas teenager at the Super Bowl this weekend. 13-year-old Tyler Sampson was in the top 5 of the NFL contest called Together We Make Football. Now, like most boys, he told his parents that he wanted to play football after meeting DeMarcus Ware. Who wouldn't? But Tyler had a unique challenge. Here's Susie Humphreys with details.
Thanks, Jeff. By the way, Super Bowl is going to be really big for a young man this year because he won 3 tickets to go to Super Bowl. His name is Tyler Sampson, and it was remarkable because he had to enter his name, then they went nationally and called down the applicants, and then he had to do a video, and he won, and he's going, and his mother, Cindy, is going with him, along with, who's the third person?
My dad.
Your dad. That is great. Now, here's what's interesting. Your video is about football, because you play football, but you only got one hand.
Yes.
Well, tell me how that happened.
Well, I was born with one hand, and so my parents didn't think I would be able to play sports. They kind of, like, they didn't think so, but they kind of had, like, they were doubting, and they were curious to see how I would figure it out.
But you wanted to play, so that didn't stop you just having one hand?
No, it
Why?
didn't.
How did that come? I mean, that's amazing that you thought, I can do this too.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Did you ask for a football and then you started practicing with your dad, or how did it come about?
We were at the grocery store, and so, because DeMarcus Ware, I was 4 years old and DeMarcus Ware was at a grocery store, and so I looked at him and I asked him, do you think I would ever be able to play football? And he said, if you set your mind to it, you definitely can. And so that's when I looked at my mom and said, I want to play football.
When you met DeMarcus Ware and he came to the pep rally at your school and surprised you, because he's your idol, DeMarcus Ware, did he know the effect he had on you when you were 4 years old? Did you tell him that?
I didn't have the chance.
Sometime when you have the chance, tell him what those words meant to you. Because isn't this true, Cindy? One word, one phrase, one sentence can set into motion amazing things in people.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And at the pep rally, and he did say a little bit about it. He said, you know, he never realized how powerful and strong words can be, you know, as minor as they are, that when he met Tyler at 4 and he said, you know, when he asked him, can I ever play football? And he told him, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
And so, you know, here's what we do as parents, though, that's so interesting. Our child has a goal, and we don't want them to be disappointed, because in the back of our minds, we say, well, what if it doesn't work out? Oh, we'll really be hurt. But you signed on to this. Your whole family signed on to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are you going to do when you go to Super Bowl? I mean, what's going to happen there?
A lot's definitely gonna happen.
Are there some special things?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be able to meet some of the football players.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So you're going and your dad's going.
His brother.
Got a brother.
His brother's going.
His brother's going. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! I'm so glad nobody left behind. Yeah. That is fantastic.
Wow. There's only 3 tickets.
So, well, what does that mean?
One person's not able to go.
Well, you're unselfish. Give them to your brother and you stay home.
Wow.
Who is going to stay home? You have
Mom.
to draw.
Mom will.
Mom will.
Yeah.
It's okay. Mom will. She's going to shop. If she's in New York.
Yeah, I'm going to New York, for sure.
You know, I can't think of anything more wonderful than to have this experience for you and your family. And I want to thank you for being here today, because it's such an inspiration in so many ways. So you keep doing what you're doing and keep us posted.
Okay.
We got to learn how one day you're going to grow up, and you know what? You're going to teach other people how to build and have their dream. We'll be back. Right now, back to you, Jeff.
Okay, thanks, Susie. Wow, what
That's
a story.
awesome.
Yeah.
What a great example where he shows if you have some type of challenge that you don't let that get in the way. Because he was a linebacker on his team.
That's
what I
amazing.
read. This kid is tough.
Yeah.
Right, and Susie, you heard Susie make an allusion to this, but he won the contest, and then they had to present the tickets to him because he won the contest, and they had a big pep rally at his school, and who comes out with the tickets?
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware. And when the young man was saying, "Oh man, alive, I didn't get a chance to talk to DeMarcus directly," we got to get those two
together
in the same room.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, because DeMarcus Ware being the man that I know he is, I've interviewed him once. A couple of years back. He's a great guy.
And he'd love to know.
He
we're
would
coming
love
back.
to know
Yeah,
that. He
yeah.
would
We'll
love
make
it.
that happen.
Yeah.
And coming up next on the Texas Daily, how about this? A dating website for those of us who don't have time for a full commitment. Just kind of a commitment, but I still want to date.